Leveling, we have Sung Jin-woo. That guy's my favorite. When he does all of his crazy anime stuff in the show, in the movies, like, it really makes my day. And of course, you got the edit style, the battle ready. I mean, that's common in his TV series. We always see him battle ready.
Battle style, yeah. It's common in his TV series, is it? We didn't see that once.
Blood Red Commander. I mean, this guy is the most scariest villain of all time.
Was not a scary villain at all. It was a knight to the villain, and Blood Red Commander, no, it was just a shade of red, and then it was Icarus. Changed to Icarus. Get it right.
And especially his Shadow Igris style. I mean, very intimidating when he went up against Chahae-in.
Yeah, I can't remember her name properly. I'm going to restart solo leveling soon. They never fought. In the manga, yeah. But that was after, when it was Icarus. And Ginu controlled it. So again, get it right.
Yeah, we got the Godly Statuette. Very common. That's a famous POI on the map where you see that on the ship.
The ship, is it? Famous POI on the ship. It's a world where they have dungeons and caves opening up. So, if you call a cave and a dungeon, or a double dungeon, if you want to be accurate to the show, a ship, yeah, sure. And Godly Statue? Nah, not famous at all. A mass murderer. In fact, episode 2 and 1, the scariest villain we've seen yet, so, yeah.
And then in the water, remember the angels that come out, the wings with the wings of light?
Water, wings of light? Sorry? You want about Black Clover or One Piece? Because I don't remember seeing them ever in solo leveling.
Bro, I love when they use the Igris cloak in the library and the teachers don't spot them and they're able to get the the spell that they need. That was a really good episode.
And I'm sorry, I'm a bit distorted because I never remember seeing a single teacher in solo leveling. Let alone a school. I saw an academy. Actually, yes, I did. I saw some teachers, actually. It was Ginu's little sister's teachers. Never Ginu. Now are you quoting Harry Potter?
Demon King Longsword. I mean, obviously, when they're fighting the demons, just like Frodo did. Venom Fang and Night Killer, back when they did the Marvel collab, right? We had Spider-Man and Venom go against the Venom Fang and Night Killer.
What Marvel collab? If anything, there's more like a free reign, more likely to be a free reign collab. Because solo leveling and free reign's already been announced as rival shows. There was no Marvel collab, I'm telling you now, there was no Marvel collab in solo leveling.
Now, this dragon was one of the rarest dragons. I think it was a one of one. There's no other dragon like this. And that's the one that they ride in the show. Sword of Light. I mean, obviously, it's got to illuminate the caves that they enter in and wander off to for the loot.
Actually, that was the Demon Kings. Well, a Demon Kings. Because he goes into like this side palace to get the Elixir of Life. The last ingredient to I'm not going to say resurrect his mum from a monocoma. So, no. The dragon was... They didn't ride it at all. The dragon was the Demon Kings.
So the S-Rank sent. And obviously that's a reference to the hero season in Fortnite. Remember when they sat around the TV, all three of them, the trio?
No reference to the hero season in Fortnite at all. It's because of... She can't handle smells. Her nose is that strong that she can't handle the smells of S-rank hunters. Sat around the TV, the three of them, the trio. TV. The only time I can think of is when Ginu takes a takeaway home for his sister. That was two of them. Or, I know, when they went to the stick. No TV there. No. Unless you count the hospital, where it was a load of nurses trying to check up on Ginu, whilst Ginu was out training. Yeah, that was the trio, yeah. There's no trio in this anime. It's not a shonen, it's not Naruto, it's not MHA.
Shadow Summoner. That's, of course, when they're dueling. They got the shadows that they're using to attack.
Dueling, no! That's fucking Genu doing... 1 minute. Sorry, wrong type of dagger. I know this is a Cyberpunk dagger, not Genu's dagger. Genu fights with a dagger, and he goes like this. Arise! Because he now has the ability to summon opponents that he's recently killed, and he can make them his servants.
Finally, we got the Mercedes-Benz, and obviously, we see the trio cruising downtown, picking up the honeys, and of course, they're cruising in the Mercedes-Benz. So it makes sense that we have a solo leveling Mercedes-Benz collab, and it's dynamic, just like we saw in the show. 1-to-1 recreation of the Mercedes they drove when they met.
Not saying you're a bad storyteller or anything, but you need to watch the show. So, my advice to you is, pay for Crunchyroll. It's only $7.99 a month. You can watch it, pay for it for 1 month. You get 7-day trial. And then watch the 2 seasons. Then comment about it. Because that story you just made up, it's cool. That's all I'm going to say. Only after making this video I might have just noticed that, well, you've obviously not watched the show, but I've only just noticed that you might have, never watched the show. So, I'm trying to justify it now, for the reasons you got it wrong. Like, I get the names or anything, but trying to tell a story about it... You could have done some research, or just looked it up on Reddit, or even watched 4 YouTube shorts.